What's going on, everybody? This is Island Hopper TV, and today we're going to show you all around Thailand the best places that you can visit, travel. This is really the ultimate Thailand travel guide. So if you're planning to visit Thailand, I hope this video is useful to you. And as always, there will be timestamps below so you can bounce around from location to location. Let's go ahead and get started showing you around Thailand. What's going on, everybody? This is Island Hopper TV coming to you from Phuket, Thailand. Let's do it. We're starting out here in Patong Beach. This is actually the most popular place on the entire island. So if crowds, parties, nice restaurants, and accessibility to anything you could possibly want, then Patong is exactly where you want to be when you come to Phuket. Water sport activities include riding banana boats, jet skis, parasailing, kayaking, fishing, lounging on the beach, and so much more. For me, the people watching and the water sports make this place worthwhile, but what we're going to show you a little later on is how the nightlife really gets going, which you'll be able to fast forward to if you check the timestamps right below if you want to get to the nightlife part. And one thing I will say about the paragliding that goes on out here, these guys that jump on the back, they're really acrobatic and they don't attach to anything. To me, it's kind of crazy, but hey, these guys do it for a living and they seem to enjoy it. We actually ended up going up and doing the paragliding, which you'll be able to see that footage around the 7-minute mark. We did that at Karen Beach. Now, I've been to many places around the world, and surfing is offered at many beach destinations, but here in Phuket, I would have to say, considering the waves and what I saw, this would be a great place for you to learn how to do surfing. Getting surfing lessons right here in Patong or one of the many beaches on Phuket seems like an ideal place to learn. And here's a look at our accommodation. This was the Hilton Doubletree. As you can see, they've got a poolside bar and a really nice location right on the beach. And on that note, what do you guys say we do some exploring around the island?
We can take a picture first.
Now, I'll be honest, I'm scared of snakes, but this King Cobra show was really crazy, actually. And I didn't even know this place existed. I was told to come here by a tour operator. Our taxi driver who was giving us a tour around the island told us to come here. And when we arrived, we were kind of not sure what to expect, but this man who is a snake charmer, if you want to call it that, really has a lot of guts to get in there with this giant king cobra like that. I mean, look at this. And I believe what you're looking at here is a boa constrictor that wrapped its body around his leg. And these smaller cobras that you're looking at here, I believe they're from Thailand also. So after spending a couple days in Patong, what we decided to do was go to Koh Tao Beach, which is another popular beach destination on Phuket. All right, guys, we are at Koh Tao Beach. We're going to walk around and show you guys this area now. Koh Tao has that more laid-back feel, less party vibe, and more family-friendly. So if that's more your vibe, definitely consider heading down towards Koh Tao Beach instead of Patong. Like I said, Patong's the party place, Koh Tao's more the relaxing place. We were here late October, early November, which is technically monsoon season in Thailand, so you'll notice the skies are fairly gray. We did get a couple blue sky days, but just keep that in mind if you're showing up in the months of November, December, January. If you're looking for a nice place to stay in Koh Tao Beach, you can see the south side of the beach has more action because of the surfing activity that's going on this side that the north doesn't have. But if you go over here real quick, you can see that's the Beyond Resort. That's a great location and reasonably priced resort if you're looking for that. And the reason I like the south side of the beach is because it's got this nice cove area. And as you can see, they've got the surf lesson thing going. And as I was walking around, I was thinking, man, this would be a great place to learn surfing. So that's why I'm telling you guys, if you want to learn surfing, Phuket is perfect. And right there at the edge of the south side of the beach is the Ska Bar, which is like a Rasta vibe. Yeah, so we're down here in the city center of Koh Tao. It's about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Not too much going on down here. We might come back a little later, but in the meantime, we'll start walking towards Krabi Beach.
Number 1, number 2, number 3.
I got this one. 300 baht.
Yes,
From my friend, Vietnam.
yes. And American.
I somehow managed to lose my $100 pair of Oakleys, so I got these cheapos that did the job. What's going on, everybody? This is Island Hopper TV coming to you from Chiang Rai, Thailand. Let's do it! That's right, guys. We're headed to far north Thailand, where we're going to check out some temples, amazing natural sights, and some great Thai culture up here in the north. So here we are driving up to Chiang Rai from Chiang Mai, and we're at the Mai Kachin hot spring. Chicken egg.
Chicken egg, 12 egg. Chicken egg.
Chicken egg.
5-minute cook.
Gonna boil some eggs in that water. Careful to splash on there. All right. All right, let's check on these eggs. It's been 5 minutes. Let's crack one open here. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. Okay. Cup. Thank you. And nearby is an area called the Golden Triangle, where Myanmar, Laos, and Thailand all converge on the Mekong River. And just outside of Chiang Rai here, we have the White Temple. It's 100 baht per person for foreigners. Let's go inside. Wat Rong Kun is the actual name of this White Temple, and you'll see there's a bridge that symbolizes the cycle of rebirth. And then after crossing the bridge, you get to the Gate of Heaven, and then into the Golden Building, all of which have some symbolism relating to life, death, and rebirth in Buddhism. And the White Temple really is an amazing sight. It shimmers in the sun, making it one of the top temples you can see all around Chiang Rai and even across Thailand. So now we are at the Blue Temple, just like the White Temple. Both of these are very unique to Chiang Rai. So this one doesn't cost anything, at least I haven't been told that I have to pay anything. So that's the benefit this one has over the White Temple. And the Blue Temple's official name is Wat Rong Sui Ten, which is the Temple of the Dancing Tiger. And the color blue is symbolic with purity, wisdom, and lack of materialism that Buddhists aspire to become like. And some quick history about this temple. The reason it's called the Temple of the Dancing Tiger is because an ancient temple that once stood here is said to have had tigers that roamed freely around the grounds when it was abandoned nearly a century ago. And after about a half hour to 45 minutes walking around the Blue Temple, we decided to head out towards Singha Park. What's going on, everybody? This is Island Hopper TV coming to you from Koh Phangan. Let's do it! That's right, everybody. We're coming to you from the official island of the full moon party, and we just arrived on a high-speed ferry from Koh Samui. Going to Pattaya. I've never been here before. I think it's a good place. The location and the price of this particular hotel turned out to be very good, so I was happy, and the cottages were comfortable. And once we dropped off our bags, we decided to hit the ground running by foot. So let's see what we can find nearby. What is this? Tofu. Tofu? I take one tofu. What is this?
Chicken.
I take one chicken. Thai street food, the real fast food out here in Thailand. And now what we did was we flagged down a taxi cab to take us down to Han Rin, but they decided to transfer us to a tour bus, so it ended up working out. In case you're wondering, Han Rin is actually on the southeast side of the island, and this is where the main area is for the full moon party. But when it's not a full moon, not too much going on down here, honestly. And now we've arrived at Hua Hin Resort. This is the area where they do the full moon parties once a month. Just a quick overview of Koh Phangan. It doesn't have as much infrastructure as Koh Samui. Koh Samui has a lot more infrastructure and the main airport. Also, another thing is it is a very beautiful island, but very rugged and rough in many areas. You can find a lot of peaceful relaxation here. Also, I will put timestamps below so you can move around the video at any given point to see certain things, along with travel video links to Krabi, Phuket, and Koh Samui in the description below. And if you do choose to swim here at Hua Hin, you will be pleasantly surprised. Some more information about Hua Hin here. There are two main beaches. There's Sunset Beach and then there's larger Sunrise Beach to the north. The full moon party actually takes place at Sunrise Beach each month, in case you guys are wanting to do the full moon party. And the area around Hua Hin basically does a 10-fold expansion of population during the full moon party. Right now, 5 days after the full moon, not too much going on. It's more of a relaxing place. But the second we get close to a full moon, this place really tunes up. So after spending the majority of the late afternoon at Hua Hin, now we're going to head over to one of the markets just down the road. All right, guys, we are here at Ban Thai. We're going to walk around and see what kind of nightlife is going on. Ban Thai is really just a place you can get a variety of different cuisine. You can get Western food. I had tacos, but you can get local food here as well, and some Italian, you name it, they're going to have it here. What's going on, everybody? This is Island Hopper TV coming to you from the Phi Phi Islands. Let's do it! That's right, guys. There is more than one island out here in the Phi Phi Islands. There's Koh Phi Phi Lee, there's Koh Phi Phi Don, and we're going to show you around those two primarily, but as you'll see, there are other islands in the area. And what we're doing now is we're actually taking a ferry from Phuket town to Koh Phi Phi. It takes an hour and a half. So we've arrived at Phi Phi Islands, Koh Phi Phi Don, and we're actually heading to the other side of the island on a longtail boat. So we arrived at Tonsai Beach, which is actually where the pier is. From there, we headed to a private beach on a 15-minute ride on a longtail boat. All right, so we're here at Koh Phi Phi Resort Beach Hotel. It's actually called Relax Beach, and we're just going to show you some of the garden views. But if you look right down here, you can see you've got the beach right there. Head over to the viewpoint and then show you around Tonsai, and then head over to Maya Bay and Pili Beach and see around Monkey Beach. So what we're doing now is we're actually headed up to the viewpoints. There's 3 of them. This is a back route from our private beach resort bungalows. So we're on this hike to the viewpoint here, and you can hear the jungle has a lot of noises, including these monkeys in the tree. Well, after a long hike all the way up from our hotel down on Relax Beach, we've made it to viewpoint 3. You can see a beautiful view. We're gonna go down to viewpoint 2, and then 1, and then Tonsai. And as you can see, the sky is cloudy. We were here during monsoon season in November. Viewpoint 3 is about 15 to 20 minutes higher than viewpoint 2, but the main one that you wanna see probably is viewpoint 2. And now we've made it to Phi Phi viewpoint number 2. It actually costs 30 baht per person to come up here. 30 baht is around 85 cents per person. And as you can see, it's very picturesque up here at viewpoint 2. And then what we'll do is we'll actually head down to viewpoint 1, which if you're coming from Tonsai Beach is definitely the closest one to get to, although the trek up is very steep up some stairs. And here we are at viewpoint 1. And here is a look at those stairs that you have to go up. Much easier to go up than down. But anyways, let's go to Tonsai Beach now. And now we've made it to Tonsai, the actual town here on Phi Phi Islands. So we're gonna walk around and show you guys what's going on down here. Tonsai is not only the largest town in the Phi Phi Islands, but it's also the only town in the Phi Phi Islands. That's why the port on either side will take you to Krabi or Phuket. There's a narrow area of land in between the two beaches here, and you can see both sides have very flat, clear water. And after walking around Tonsai Beach here, we decided to get some food before catching our long-tail boat back to the beach resort. And as you can see, there are plenty of these beach bungalow resorts around this side of the island. All right, we're leaving our resort and now we are headed back to Tonsai Beach. Yeah, we stayed here at the private beach resort for about 2 days. Again, it was around $40 per night per bungalow. We had 2 of them. And we're headed back to Tonsai because we want to see what's up with the nightlife over there, but also go to Maya Bay because we have good weather. All right, we've made it to our new hotel. This is Panami. The reason I chose this is because it's right in the city center. It's not going to be that relaxing beach vibe, but it's right in the middle of everything. Let's do it. And have no fear if you need something when you get here, like a pair of sunglasses or a hat. Look at lots of souvenirs. Do a 4-hour tour instead of a 3-hour tour. It's about 500 baht per hour. So for the 4-hour tour, we're going to pay them 2,000, but we're going to see everything from Tonsai Beach here. We're going to see Monkey Beach, Gili Bay. We're going to do some snorkeling. Maya Bay. So Viking Cave, let's do that for 2,000 baht for 4 hours. All right, so we're here at Monkey Cove. I guess there's monkeys up in the trees here. We were here at high tide, but when the tide goes out, this becomes a beach. But as you can see, I'm just walking on the sand here at high tide where the monkeys are. Keep in mind, the monkeys, they're cute, they're friendly until you get too close. So don't taunt a monkey because they can scratch and even bite. Bangkok, showing you the best things to do when you visit this mega metropolis. First up, we're starting out at the Reclining Buddha. Now this is actually one of my favorite temples in all of Bangkok, right along the Chao Phraya River. It is one of the largest temple complexes in the city, and it's famed for its golden reclining Buddha that stretches out around 46 meters long, covered in what is gold leaf. Aside from being called the Reclining Buddha, it's also more commonly known as Wat Po. The Reclining Buddha's feet are also interesting. There's also a massage school which is considered one of the best in Thailand nearby here. If you were to walk to the Grand Palace, which is another thing to do in Bangkok, we will be showing you later on, it's a 10-minute walk, by the way. The temple itself was actually completed in 1781, and in case you're wondering if there is an entrance fee, yes there is, and the price has been fluctuating between 100 baht and 200 baht, but you should be able to get in there for less than $6 per person. Next up, let's head down south to the train market. This train typically comes around 6 p.m., but do be sure to verify that before going down there. This is free of charge, but something that makes this place interesting is food stalls actually bring their produce out onto the sidewalks right next to the railroad tracks, and sometimes even along the railroad tracks. And then when the train comes, you'll watch them kind of scurry and move all of the stalls back inwards, and that's what makes this place so amazing, is because you watch the train kind of squeeze right through this market. Now we'll head back to Bangkok to head over to Khao San Road. This is a very interesting place to see some unique foods, scorpions and caiman, as well as some street performances and also some nightlife activities that, you know, are for adults only. It is another free of charge activity that you can do in Bangkok, but be ready to do some shopping while walking along the street because you don't want to miss any good deals. Khao San Road is 1,350 feet long, and it's located right here in central Bangkok. The road was actually established in 1892 during the reign of Rama V. Nowadays, it's backpacker central, as you can find cheap accommodation all around the area. We're talking $5 to $10 a night hostels on up to $30 to $40 a night hotels. And of course, there are some high-end ones in the nearby vicinity, but really this is a young people's paradise for backpackers especially. If you wanted to catch a ride in and out of here, there are tuk-tuks as well as taxis and motorbikes nearby. And after hanging out on Khao San Road for a little bit at a cafe, you can head over to the Chao Phraya Riverboat Tours, where you can go up and down the river. Believe it or not, I consider this to be one of the fastest ways to get around Bangkok. But while on a tour, you can go up and down some of the canals, and you can really get a good idea of just what Bangkok really has going on for it from the riverboat. Depending on what kind of boat you get, the price can range anywhere between 200 baht all the way up to 2,000 baht. For example, if you take one of the ferry boats across, that will be cheaper than if you take a longtail boat. And depending on the size of the longtail boat and the group, the price may get all the way up to 2,000 baht. But hey, feeding fish in the river is kind of fun. Next up, we're at the Skywalk. This is actually the tallest 360-degree observation deck in all of Bangkok, and when you're up here, you can see a really good view of the Chao Phraya River. Sitting over 1,000 feet high, it does offer panoramic views from indoor and outdoor viewing areas. It goes all the way to the 78th floor where you can have a glass tray experience where you literally look down and see nothing but the road 78 floors down. The price for adults 15 to 59 is 836 baht, but the good news is juniors age 3 to 15, 250 baht. Seniors though, 60 plus, 250 baht. So it pays to be really young or really old when going here. And in case you're wondering, in US dollar conversion, that's $25 for adults and $7.50 for kids. There is a bar and restaurant at the top of the 360-degree panorama building, but you do need to book ahead of time as it typically fills up within 3 days. Also, this is a good time to remind you that we have several different Thailand tours, including a video from Chiang Mai and Phuket, as well as Krabi and Koh Samui. Check the links in the description and the comments for that. Oh, and I almost forgot to tell you the official name of this building. It's the King Power Mahanakhon building. Anyways, after a good time hanging out up here, taking in the sunset, what do you guys say we head over to Chinatown, a very unique cultural experience inside of the Thai culture here in Bangkok. Considered to be the largest Chinatown in all of the world, it is also considered one of the best places to get street food in all of Bangkok. Along with shrines and many vendors along the market here, you can do plenty of shopping. The good news is you can take the MRT subway to the Hua Lamphong stop and you will be able to walk all the way down into Chinatown from that station. So it should be fairly easy to get here from wherever you are, including Sukhumvit or Khao San Road. It's actually closer to Khao San Road than it is to Sukhumvit. And in case you're wondering, Sukhumvit will be coming up later on in this Things to Do guide. You can check the timestamps below to get there. But Chinatown, definitely a place you should add to the list if you want culture and good food. It's something that I would recommend for the late evening time. Next up, what do you guys say we head to a floating market? Now, there's more than one floating markets in Bangkok and Thailand, but the reason these are popular is because they are mostly unique here to the Bangkok region of Thailand. Here you can mostly do shopping as all the vendors sell various different trinkets as you float around in one of these long-tail speedboats. Torrential rains in Bangkok cause flooding quite often, and sometimes the Chao Phraya River also floods the city of Bangkok. And as you would imagine, this causes an environmental threat as sea levels continue to rise as the region continues to erode. The Thai people are very optimistic and smiling always when you show up to their floating markets. I would say it is a worthwhile cultural experience for you to do souvenir shopping while in a boat. Really interesting. I do recommend purchasing tickets before you arrive here if possible. And just outside of the floating market, you can actually see how some of these homes are built right there in the floodwater region.
All right, so now we are headed from Phi Phi Islands. We're going to Krabi by speedboat. This time it's going to take about 1 hour. So it's a beautiful day. We should enjoy it, and we'll be there in Krabi.
After a really nice time in Phuket and then Koh Phi Phi Islands, we are now headed to Krabi, which will allow us to cross the Malay Peninsula from Krabi into Suratani and then up towards Koh Samui and some of the other islands. So for those of you who want to watch that, definitely stay tuned and subscribe to the channel. For now, we're going to show you around Railay Beach. We're going to show you around Chicken Island, Koh Tao Island, some of the other islands off the coast of Krabi. See what's going on with the backpacker scene and some rock climbing. The speedboat ride from Koh Phi Phi to Krabi takes about an hour, in case you're wondering. The main town that you want to go to when you visit Krabi is Ao Nang, but we actually arrive here in Krabi town.
Well, we made it to Krabi, but we're headed to Ao Nang.
The interesting thing about this part of Krabi is all of these limestone mountains with cliffs, making it a rock climber's dream come true, really. You'll see that when we go down to Railay Beach. Now the drive from Krabi to Ao Nang takes about 20 minutes. And we didn't actually have a hotel booked. What was more important to us was the location, so we wanted to get right there in the heart of Krabi and then see if any hotels were available. We didn't book ahead of time because we wanted to be right where we wanted to be in terms of centrality. What we're actually doing right now is we're looking for a long-tail boat to take us over to Railay Beach. That's the only way you can access that beach.
Yeah, so here we are in Ao Nang. We just bought 2 tickets. It's 200 baht each. It's a go and come back ticket. So 2 tickets, 400 for return. But this is the beach spot where you actually catch the long-tail boat to go to Railay Beach.
Yeah.
On this day it was a bit cloudy and rain was always on the horizon, but you could see the glass water. It was just totally flat water, perfect for taking a long-tail boat. We were just ripping across that water. There's 2 popular beaches over here. There's Tonsai Beach and there's Railay Beach, both of which are popular with backpackers and people who just want to stay on isolated private beaches.
And if you're looking for a really isolated private beach, you can stay here at Tonsai Beach right next to Railay Beach. I've actually walked right over this before. We'll try and do it again.
You can walk across that heavily wooded ridge there, or you can wait for the tide to go out and just walk on the beach. Or you could swim it, but I'd imagine that's difficult with your suitcase. But most people actually just choose to take the water taxi, this here longtail boat.
All right, well, we've made it to Railay Beach. We're gonna walk around, go up into the village and see what's going on around here. But like I said, they got some isolated private resorts out here that are spectacular. I do recommend it. Okay, I do lychee tea. Bubble tea. I love this.
Welcome to the moon.
As I told you, there's lots of rock climbing equipment and rentals, shoes, rebolting. They give you the guidebook, all that stuff. You can get that right here in Railay Beach just by showing up. But the vibes are really nice out here, as you can tell. What's going on, everybody? This is Island Hopper TV coming to you from Pattaya City, Thailand. Let's do it. All right, Island Hoppers, we're 62 miles southeast of Bangkok along the Gulf of Thailand right here in Pattaya City, one of the biggest party destinations in all of Thailand. And as you can tell right now, we're going all across Thailand to really show you guys what to expect when you visit this beautiful country. In this travel guide of Pattaya City, we're going to take you to the Sanctuary of Truth, which is an incredible temple. We're going to take you to see some elephants, do some island hopping, also show you guys Walking Street and some of the other areas where the party just really happens every single night, no matter what. And here we are starting out right on Pattaya Beach. This is actually where you can get jet ski riding, banana boat rides, parasailing. You can also catch a speedboat and do island hopping from here. All right, we rented this boat here for 3,000 baht. That's around $55. We're going out to Koh Lan and back. It'll be about a 3-hour journey. Let's do it. And correction, 3,000 baht is actually around $80. We got this speedboat for about 3 or 4 hours, and it was a private tour with 2 people plus the driver. I thought it was a pretty good price considering everything that we got to see, what you're about to see when we go out on the island hopping tour. And this island that we're arriving at is actually called Koh Larn. It takes around 20 to 30 minutes to get out here from Pattaya City. And when you get here, you'll have more seclusion, better beaches than you get in actual mainland. In fact, if you're going to rent a jet ski, I would say do it out here instead of in Pattaya City because of the views and the better beaches. And that's going to cost you around 1,000 baht for about 15 to 30 minutes, depending on who you're talking to and how good of a negotiator you are. And no need to worry about drinks or lunch or dinner when you get out here because they do have restaurants in basically every beach you're going to go to. On Koh Lan Island, which is around about 10 beaches in total. There's also another coral island right nearby where you can do some scuba diving or snorkeling. And the water is calm enough to do stand-up paddleboarding.
What's going on, guys? We're out here swimming in clear water. Very clear water on Koh Lan.
And we definitely took advantage of the opportunity to do some snorkeling and some swimming at this location because it was so perfect. If you go to the other side of the island, they have another beach, but it's not quite as clear as this side right here. And in case you're wondering the name of this beach, it is called Nual Beach, N-U-A-L. Look it up on the map. This is the more relaxing side of Koh Lan. And after a nice swim, we decided to get some food before we moved on to the other beach.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And now we're off to Tawan Beach, but I will say if you wanted to get a private boat, the benefit of doing that is you can do beach hopping all around the island. Like I said, there's around 10 different beaches that you can check out on the way around the island to the big beach. Or you could just get a jet ski with your friend for an hour and do the beach hopping on a jet ski. So now we've made it to the big beach here on Koh Lan, so we're going to do some exploring and see what's going on over here. This particular beach is a bit more crowded and there's a little bit more pollution in the water. It's not too bad, but I just wanted to point that out if you guys are trying to figure out what beach you want to visit when you come out here to Koh Lan. And getting one of those see-through kayaks can be a good idea. You could also possibly rent a moped and go around the island, although I haven't done that one yet. Today we are coming to you from Hua Hin. I'm going to show you the nightlife down here. We are coming up onto an area known as Soy Binta Bat. So this is a town that I consider to be a hidden gem. It is relaxing, yes, but it's also got quite the nightlife scene. There's actually 2 different areas. There's Soy Binta Bat, to the brewing company right here. I'm actually going to probably go in there and get a nice beer. Laundry.
So yeah, I'm just kind of cruising through here, showing you what is going on here. It is sleepy tonight, super sleepy. It's too early. Last night it was way more happening, for sure. Hello. After an incredibly challenging hike, we have made it here. I thought it was going to be a lot easier than this. You can see, look at my face here, sweating, in flip-flops. Definitely bring water and better shoes. Almost need a headlamp. Okay. Let's go for a walk around here. Oh, that's a stray dog. It's howling like that. They say you can rent some of these residents for about 20 to 30,000 baht per month. That comes out to around 700 baht. Look at that. Horsey. Big horsey. Donkey. Don Quixote. Hey, chat. If they come to Hua Hin, they should call you?
Yeah.
How do they call you? You tell them your number. What's your number?
094-146-9165.
Yeah. And you're a taxi. You take them anywhere, huh?
Yeah, okay.
Hua Hin. Okay, so I'm going to be walking down this mountain here. That is some steep steps. Tell you what. But then, this view of the beach. Nice view, huh? Okay. Just want to show you guys the views here. So we're just going to walk the beach road here at night. Show you what it's like to walk around Koh Tao at night. This is right next to Chiang Rai Beach. It's around 9 p.m. And the reason I'm making this video here is because people genuinely want to know, is it safe at night? So they want to see what it's like when they get here. You'd be surprised how many people want to know. This is bands. Live music. Get down. This one's called Sandbar. Good, good. So Sandbar. This is Hella Bar. Hip hop music. This one's called AC Bar Beach Club. So AC right here. Phoenix Divers. What's going on, everybody? This is Island Hopper TV coming to you from Koh Samui. Let's do it.
That's right, guys. We are going to show you around Koh Samui. We're going to do a full island tour. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to show you what it looks like to take the ferry from Surat Thani all the way to Koh Samui. It takes about an hour.
All right, so we've just arrived here in Surat Thani from Krabi. We got dropped off at the Phi Phi pier by our taxi driver, which is actually the wrong one. So we have to go another hour to Damsak pier, and then from there we'll catch the ferry. So we're still an hour away, but we've decided to stop and get some seafood.
And I decided to play it safe and just get some spicy prawns with some rice. And before you knew it, we were at Damsak Pier, ready to go to Samui Island.
All right, so we've arrived at the pier here, and this is where you get the ferry to Koh Samui. We drove out along this long pier about a half a mile, and you can see the islands out here. It's a bit choppy today.
We were in Thailand here during November, so just bear in mind that is monsoon season. Seemed like it rained every day we were here. There's really three ways you can get to Koh Samui from Damsak Pier or this area of Surat Thani. You could take this high-speed ferry, you could take a speedboat, or you could take a long-tail boat. But most people prefer this here high-speed ferry because when it rains, you have cover from the rain.
Well, we're taking a taxi to Chiang Rai Beach, which is about 40 minutes away by car. How far? Yeah, 40 minutes. 800 baht.
And in case you're wondering where the main central area is, it's by the airport. That's Cha Wang Beach. That's where we're going to start out here. And if you're looking at a map, Cha Wang is actually on the northeast side of the island. This is actually the party place on the island. If you want that eco retreat in the jungle or on an isolated beach, you go southeast or towards the southwest where the big resorts are. All right, here we are at Cha Wang Beach. We're just gonna walk around here and show you what the beach looks like real quick, and then we'll head over to the next place. And as you can see, there's a bunch of resorts along here. They start at as low as $25 a night for a hotel right on the beach, such as the Cha Wang Resort right here. Or you could say something like the Mercure for $65 a night. It's November, that's the pricing right now. That's a pretty good price for this kind of location right on Cha Wang Beach. Right here along the beach, you have the Centera Resort and you have the Scene Beach Club. This is a really happening spot. So if you're looking for the location along Cha Wang Beach where they got the action, it's right there at the Centera Resort and Scene Beach Club. This right here is called Thai Favorites. All right, so now we are going to do the Circle Island tour. We've got an awesome tour guide. This guy's name is Volvo. He's gonna comment below if you guys wanna get a hold of him. He can take you around in this van. All right, so here we are at the Big Buddha. We're gonna go up and take a look at this big old Buddha. And what you can look forward to seeing on this Circle Island tour that we're going to show you, along with the temples, also some waterfalls and some awesome beaches towards the south of here. I will put timestamps below so you guys can fast forward to any point in the video. Also, I will put a link below to our Krabi and Phuket videos below so you can click on that in case you're just now catching up with this series that we're doing from Thailand. By the way, next up is going to be Koh Phangan, which is actually where they do the full moon parties. Yeah, if you look out here, you can see Fisherman's Village. We're actually going to go over there a little later. What's going on, Island Hoppers? Today we're coming to you from Chiang Mai, Thailand. Let's do it! That's right, Island Hoppers. We came up to the northern part of Thailand to show you what's going on. Chiang Mai, the best place on earth. Well, we're about to find out. Chiang Mai is the former capital of the Lanna Kingdom and also the second largest city in Thailand. So the area we're walking through right now is Tha Pha Gate. This is actually the old city gate. Yeah, we're walking through the gate into the old city walls here, where you'll find lots of Buddhist history and culture. And you can see right here, you have the old wall, the brick, right against the waterfront there. So as you can see by the weather in the sky, it's a very beautiful day. And up here in northern Thailand, in the mountains, it's much more mild. And here we are at the Chiang Mai Gate portion of the Chiang Mai Old City Wall. This old city here is actually 1.5 kilometers in square. It's also built in the 12th century, so it's very old. And as you will see, there's a moat that goes around the outside, but inside the city wall, you'll find many different temples, which we're about to show you, including Wat Chetty Lang. That will be a little bit later on in the travel video. But for now, we're gonna head out to the outskirts and see what's going on with the animals. So we're here at My Rim Elephant Home. This is a place where you can do elephant care program, and you change into the traditional clothes. You can actually clean their feet and take care of the elephants. This is like a sanctuary, a place where you can take care of these big, beautiful animals right here in the jungle. So we're not going to actually do the program for 1,500 baht per person because it starts at 1 o'clock and it's 2 hours. We're going to the temple up on top of the mountain, but we are going to feed these animals and show them some love. We got puppies and elephants. Puppies. Hello, hello. Baby elephant.
They grab it by themselves. Like this. The other way. The other way is excited way. Yeah? You feed them directly inside mouth. You hold food, walk to elephant, show it on top, and say the word bonsung. They open mouth and put down. Bonsung.
Hello, hello, hello.
Good job. Elephant don't have front teeth,
Okay, no biting.
so they cannot bite you.
I love elephants. Every time I got a chance to see some elephants in Thailand while I'm here, I go and do it. And not only do they love bananas, but they also eat coconuts. They just crack the coconut with their mouth. It's amazing. Bye-bye. So after the elephant sanctuary, our tour guide, Sunny, he invited us to go to the Long Neck Village. All right, so our driver has taken us here to a place called the Long Neck Village. We're going to check it out, but she wants to sell me something. She makes all this jewelry here.
Tablecloths.
Which one do you want to give to me?
Up to you which one you like.
So now we've made it to the Long Neck Village. I'm not too familiar with what's going on here, but we're going to walk around, do some shopping, it looks like. There's actually a few long neck villages up here in northern Thailand, and what it is a place where the people still hold the tradition of putting a brass, golden looking band around their neck, which elongates their actual spine here. They got a pinky ring, 100 baht. Right here. Yeah, this one? You help me? She's making a scarf. Scarf? Yes. Yes. It requires a lot of focus, like intense focus and practice. Okay, very nice. So bring cash, 100 baht seems to be the going rate for a bracelet. 20 baht if you just want to tip someone just for showing you how to make one of the scarves or something like that. Giving for you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay. Well, here at the Long Neck Village, they brought us out here, and it seems like a very interesting tradition that they're carrying on, and you can get some jewelry, some wool. I got a few bracelets, you can see. Really an interesting cultural experience walking around the village, talking to locals. Very friendly place.
Now we're at the Good Luck Temple, Duong Di. Yeah, here we are at Hua Hin Temple. Let's go inside.